Hello, everyone, and today we are going to start learning about Java programming, and that is a part of our bigger course, which is Selenium test automation, which will include Cucumber also later on, which will include GitHub and Jenkins also. Okay. But as of now, we are starting with Java part. Um, today's session will be around these three things: why to learn Java programming, how to learn, and with some example. Okay, so basic thing: why to learn Java, right? You see, your goal should be very clear. Okay, whenever you are learning something, okay, you should know why you are doing it. Okay, so whenever we are learning. So you may learn different things, right? But your goal should be very clear, right? Why you are doing it. Then only you will keep a good concentration and you will have your own objectives and goals in check. Okay. So um, क्यों सीख रहे हैं हम जावा, राइट? ये इम्पोर्टेंट है. Okay. So reason is because you want to learn Selenium automation, first thing, right? So Selenium works with different programming language. Selenium test automation, it works with different programming language. So I'm writing it here. Selenium works with C Sharp also. Works with Python programming also, JavaScript also, and Java programming also, right? So one of the programming language, if you will learn, you will be able to automate the UI. Okay. So here we are learning Java for that, to just start with the Selenium, right? That is a prerequisite. Right? Another reason is why anybody should learn Java is because that is object-oriented programming. Okay, object-oriented programming. So in your project structure, your development project structure, or in your automation project where you are working, if they are implementing object-oriented things, so it's better to implement it through Java. Okay, okay, fine. Another reason may be like it's easy to learn. So easy or hard is basically a very subjective thing, right? कुछ लोगों को जावा प्रोग्रामिंग इजी लग सकती है, कुछ लोगों को हार्ड भी लगेगा, राइट? बहुत सब्जेक्टिव है ये कि क्या इजी है क्या हार्ड है, राइट? लेकिन बिकॉज यू हैव probably learned it in your academic, है ना कहीं इंजीनियरिंग में या बीसीए और बीसीएस और एमसीए में कहीं आपने और एकेडमिक्स इन योर 10th 11th 12th standard, probably you must have learned Java, right? It's like this, or theoretically at least, right? So you have a kind of familiarity with this. That's why it's good to start with Java, right? ये थोड़ा आसान रहेगा आप लोगों के लिए सीखना ये, right? एटलीस्ट सिंटेक्स पार्ट तो सभी को पता है कि कैसे लिखते हैं, क्या होता है, मेन फंक्शन होता है, राइट? वो सब जनरली पता है लोगों को, राइट? बट यहाँ पर हम बहुत डिटेल में समझेंगे, एटलीस्ट जितनी चीजों की जरूरत है समझने की वो हम समझेंगे, एंड वी विल ट्राई टू कीप इट इंटरेस्टिंग. Okay? So the very first thing I'm going to talk about now, how to learn this thing. Very basic thing is, keep in your mind that it's not hard. It's not hard to learn or tough to learn it. Okay, it's easy. So relax about this part. Uh, because sometimes we uh, we have our own assumptions that it's very hard and it will take a lot of time for me to learn. In interview, they ask very sophisticated, complex programs. So it's going very hard for me, and you end up losing your interest, and you end up not learning this thing. Okay, so it's better don't think in that way. Java is very easy. Okay, so you have to remind yourself every time that programming is not difficult. Okay. So this is one technique. If you want to overcome the fear of programming, तो आपको खुद से ही बोलना चाहिए कि जावा इजी है या कोई भी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज इजी है. ओके. सो एंड इट्स इजी एक्चुअली. ये इतना टफ भी नहीं है. थोड़ा हाइप क्रिएट किया हुआ है प्रोग्रामिंग के बारे में. ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है. ठीक है. रीजन ये है वो हमें इसलिए हार्ड लगता है क्योंकि हमने उसको सही तरीके से परस्यू नहीं किया है. राइट. हमने सही तरीके से सीखा नहीं है उसको. ओके. फाइन. सो हाउ टू लर्न. फर्स्ट थिंग इज लाइक स्टार्ट विथ बेसिक्स. ओके. Start with very basic thing about small programs, about anything like uh, you'll see that thing. You'll see that thing coming, right? But start with very basic. Don't jump to complex things, complex concepts, um, where you will just see the program and not executing anything, just understanding the concept. Don't do in that way. Don't do in theoretical way. So, अगर आपको जावा प्रोग्राम सीखना है ऑनेस्टली, तो आपको आपके सिस्टम में वो प्रोग्राम बनाने पड़ेंगे. राइट. एंड एट सर्टेन पॉइंट, एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, you have to make your own program also. Right. So you have to think that if this is the problem, what should be the solution? Okay. In that way, you have to learn. Right. So how to learn? Start with very basic thing. Then gradually learn concepts one by one, implement it, and repeat all the practices, and don't try to mug it. So the very next thing is don't try to remember. Okay. Why I'm saying don't try to remember? Because we should not train our mind to remember these things. You will be able to remember automatically if you learn the concept, you understand it, then you will automatically remember it. Don't try very hard to remember everything, that this is called data type, this is constant, this is a static. No, 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 no. We don't want to learn it in a theoretical way. And in academic way, how we used to do is mugging everything, right, without understanding the thing, right? So it's better. Don't try hard to remember it. If you understand it properly, you will remember it for a long time. Okay, fine. So let's start with that. Before the example part, very first thing is install. Install Java in your system. How to install it? Go to Google, search simply install Java. And if you have a particular machine, you can say install Java on Windows or install Java on Mac or whatever system you have. As of now, I'm just saying install Java. Okay. So they will give you some steps here. It's better you understand that what is the official website for Java download and all. So this is the official website. Oracle is basically the official website. If I go here, it will show me that Java 20 and Java 17 available now. And so the latest one is 20.0.1. Okay. But at the same time, they have Java 17 also here, which is 17.0.7. So it's better because Java 20 is very latest. We never know that whether it is compatible with your system or not as of now. Okay. So it's better you install this Java 17. Um, if you have older version already in your system, that is also fine. How to check whether you have Java in your system or not? One thing which you can check is go to your, I'm talking about the Windows part as of now. So you can go to C drive, program files. If you see the Java folder in your system and there is a JDK folder inside that, that means probably you have already installed Java. Okay. Another thing is you can go to the command prompt and say Java hyphen hyphen version. Okay. Once you do that, you'll be able to see what Java version you have in your system. Okay. So everyone here, whoever is attending this, check it right now. So the command is Java hyphen hyphen version. These are small things, interviewer can ask you that how to check what Java version I have in my system, right? You should know it. Right? You may be thinking why we are learning this small thing, right? But it's important for, you know, for like the whole life. You should understand that whenever you say a particular thing and then space two times hyphen version, that will show you whatever, version you have for that particular thing. So here we are checking for Java as of now. Okay. But if nothing is visible to you, or if it shows you Java is not a command, some kind of error, right? Then you should install it. Okay. So Java Development Kit, this provides you all the binaries. Binaries means the things which you can execute, right? Or you can have all the libraries inside that, which will be helpful to execute your test case, your program or the test cases. Okay, so JDK development kit, this is available here. This is Linux, Macs, Windows. If I click on the window, I will get the installer, right? So this one, it takes, the size is 152 MB, a good size, right? So so it's better you get this installer, right? So this is exe, this is installer. So installer is basically work for the Windows part, MSI file. If you click it, it will install one MSI file in your system. And then once you will install it, one by one, you have to just say next, next, next if it asks you, and things will get installed. Okay. So do that thing if you don't have in your system. It may take 2 to 5 minutes, not more than that. Then this question should come to you that you must have heard about JDK, JRE, JVM. What is all that, right? So I simply like Google it. So it's saying that JDK is for development purpose, whereas JRE is for running the Java program. JDK and JRE both contains JVM so that we can run our Java program. But I'm opening one blog here, which is visible. So you can basically read this blog. So you should have a habit of, if you are facing any issue, read it, clarify it. Don't just read and mug it, understand it, clarify with the people, read more about it. If you still have any doubt about what is JRE, then further Google it or talk with your developers. Maybe they know better than you, right, about what is JRE and all, right? So it's better you have to keep talking about it until you get a better clarity about these things. Okay. So JDK will have separate installer for, Windows, Mac, and Unix system. You can say that JDK is superset of JRE, which will automatically contains the JRE. JDK will contain JRE, and JVM is a little bit different. JVM is responsible for converting your bytecode to machine specific code. So what does that mean? The thing is, JVM, if you have in your Windows, right? Um, Whenever you will run your Java program, it will help you to run in your Windows system. It's like this. And JVM, if you have in your mobile phone or if you have in Mac machines, right? So machine specific JVM will be there. Okay, machine specific JVM will be there to handle your Java program or actually execute your Java program. Okay. But then what is JRE? So JRE is the implementation of JVM. It provides a platform to execute Java program. Okay, that's it. You may get some kind of pictorial, depiction of how JVM, JRE, JDK connected, how it works. Search more about these things. Okay, in Google if you are you still want to understand in detail. Okay, fine. So I'm expecting that now you have Java in your system. So let me copy this thing so that you will get to know that from where we have come. Yes, so here, from here you can install. Fine. Once you have it, you can run the command Java hyphen hyphen version. If you are able to see this, that means you have Java in your system. One more thing which you should do is a setup environment variable. Environment variable setup. What you should do is you should say capital Java underscore home that you have to set up till this. I'll show you how to do that till this point, right? This is just an example. For you, it may be different. For you, maybe, I don't know where you are in your Java binaries are getting installed. For me, it's like this. And you should set the path also. So path will be till bin. So slash bin. So I'll show you where to do all these things. Don't worry. Search in your search. If you will simply write edit system environment variable, right? Or just environment variable, right? If you will try to write it, you will get it. These things. And here you can say environment variable. What I'm saying is set up Java underscore home here. So here, if you see, I'm able to see one variable, how to create this thing. Click on new and say Java underscore home in capital. And the value will be till the point you have your Java JDK installed, right? That path you have to give here. Okay, one thing. Second thing is there is a path variable here. Already it should be there in your system. You can edit it and say new and set up till your bin folder inside that JDK. Okay, it's like this. Both the thing you have to do and say apply. Okay.